David DeRoche is a professor at the National Defence University and a former director of Arabian Peninsula Affairs in the Office of the Secretary of Defence. He's joining us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for your time, Mr. Roche. Firstly, are you surprised at all by the announcement that the National Security Advisor and his deputy will be leaving their posts, especially given we haven't heard any criticism of them lately?
Yeah, well, it hasn't been announced, so it's still an unsourced news report, but it would not surprise me. I mean, President Trump in his first term went through 4 national security advisors, and of course the Signal media chat, as well as some other unpleasantness. I mean, when you look back to the campaign when Trump promised that he'd end the war in Gaza, the war in Ukraine, within 24 hours, the strikes against the Houthis haven't been as decisive as I think Trump would have wanted. But the Signal chat is really what it comes down to. I think that a lot of people said that Waltz was probably on the most precarious ground of any of the people around Trump.
Does it also have anything to do, do you think, with the fact that this position, the National Security Advisor, doesn't require Senate confirmation, say, the Defense Secretary, for instance, Pete Hegseth, if he was to remove him, he's been active on more than one Signal chat about attack plans on Yemen. That would require Senate confirmation, but I understand this position wouldn't.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's great insight there. So when the Signal chat broke, you know, a lot of people in this town were like, well, somebody's got to go for this. And the question was, would it be Waltz or Hegseth? The issue is with Hegseth, you know, the vice president had to cast the deciding vote. It was a very narrow confirmation fight. And I think that the president and the people around the president know that they're going to have an even more damaging confirmation fight with the next one if they get rid of Hegseth. The other issue is, of course, Waltz is not really a creature of Trump. I mean, he was a member of Congress. He was a career civil servant in the Pentagon. He was on the other side of the partition from me for a year. Whereas Hegseth, I never heard of him until he was nominated to be the Secretary of Defense. So he is kind of beholden to Trump. So I think that for those reasons, Trump's more likely to, if somebody has to be thrown over, the National Security Advisor is a more likely candidate than the Secretary of Defense.
All right, for now, that is David DeRoche joining us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much.
Thank you.